It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. And it is Friday. And we are here to play some Cities Skylines. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Are you guys excited for the weekend? Let's see some hype in chat if you're excited. I see you guys in chat already. Claude from Chicago's in chat saying Ree. Crips is in chat saying Claude. Why must you stream at midnight? I have to sleep, you know. Wait, when is Claude's next stream? I gotta say, so I watch a lot of Claude from Chicago's streams. He just started streaming on Twitch, and so I don't get any of the notifications because I'm always on YouTube, and I always miss when he streams. But I'm getting smarter. I am getting smarter about this. I was on Claude from Chicago's Discord server. I don't know if are you guys on Claude's Discord server? So I went on Claude's Discord server, and there is a channel in there for times. I just realized this. And so Claude posts in times when he's streaming next. So I've been checking in on there and looking to find out when he's streaming. Brilliant. It's brilliant. How did I just find out about this? You guys are supposed to tell me these things. Yeah, so I've been checking. But I didn't know he was streaming after this. He must have just added that. Liam Harrison is in chat. How's it going, Liam? Liam says, Zach, smarter? I'm getting smarter, Liam. Cripsa says, so right around midnight. Oof. Yeah, so this has been the week of time changes for everybody, which messes up everybody's stream time. I know you poor people out on the East Coast. This is super duper late for you guys now, but I'm sorry. That's just the way it goes. Maybe it'll be earlier half a year from now when the clocks change back. Eraser's in chat saying, hey, how's it going, Eraser? Cripsa says, also, I changed my skin on Minecraft to small face Steve. I saw that, Cripsa. I saw that. That's like the stuff of nightmares, Cripsa. That is the stuff of nightmares. If you're playing tomorrow, Cripsa, don't use that skin. I saw that pop up on Discord. It freaked me out. It literally freaked me out. Small face Steve. Oh my goodness. Eraser says, it's been 5 days. Eraser, well, it is good to see you in chat. Cripsa says, you killed any chance for us on the East Coast to watch the stream. Oof. Cripsa says, it's the funniest. Yeah, maybe it was a little funny. Liam says, I can't play tomorrow. Oof, sorry to hear that, Liam. Eraser says, it's 10:02 p.m. for me. I'm probably going to eat something. Eat something that late? You'll ruin your sleep, Eraser. Cripsa says, it's cursed, but it's funny. All right, let's hop into the stream because we are doing trains today. Are any of you guys fans of trains? I know there's some people who play cities that are just huge train people. I don't know how else to describe it. They're all into trains. Well, this is the stream for you because we are working on trains today. And if you guys have watched any of this series, you know I have a big train problem. I haven't spent that much time working on trains. I have these massive train stations like this right here. This massive, beautiful, beautiful train station. But look at all the people waiting here. But yeah, I don't have enough train tracks. It's not really well planned out. So we're going to address all of that. And I was just looking at the traffic. We have traffic flow 69. 69. That's horrible. That is literally horrible. 69 level traffic. Oof. It's a big oof from me. And look at this. So it's the worst over here next to our new European district. Look at this. It's all red. It's all red. And that's because we put in this brand new train station here. We showed this to you last time too. Last time I showed this to you, this was packed full of people. And what we did at the end of the last stream was we went over here, we clicked to not allow intercity trains, and it just cleared this up instantly. So we don't have that same crowded problem there anymore, but we still have a lot of traffic here on the train track. So we're going to have to address that in today's stream. AJ Builds is in chat saying, hey, what's up, Zach? AJ says, I'm a fan of trains. George is in chat saying, what is your favorite animal? I don't know. What is my favorite animal? Probably kitty cats. I rant about the kitty cat skin in Fortnite, but I don't know. They're pretty cute. I don't know. Liam says, I cleared a lot of the stuff underneath the arena, so if someone wants to finish the coach's office by the window, they can look out to the beach and the garage. There's a coach's office? What? When did that happen? There's a coach's office in the stadium? I'm getting ahead of myself. That's for tomorrow's stream. We'll be streaming Minecraft, and maybe I'll go check out what this coach's office thing is. AJ Build says, traffic flow 69. I know, it's horrible. Crypto says, Eraser, tomorrow you reckon we can near completion of the hotel? Question mark. Before we get started here, let's do 200 questions so I don't forget. We're just going to get it out of the way at the top of the stream today. Otherwise, I'll forget because I'll get into the trains and I'll just be focused on the trains. So you guys know I answer a personal question about myself every single stream. Well, almost every single stream. And I gotta say, I feel like I didn't read through all these questions before I started this list of 200 questions. I feel like they're getting more and more personal as they go along. They're getting like more and more intense. We're not even halfway through, but like if they keep getting more intense until the end of 200, holy cow, what kind of questions are they going to ask me? I don't know. I probably should have read these 200 questions before I agreed to do this. But here we go. Here's the question for the day. What gets you fired up? And I think this is a question on what are you passionate about? I mean, what kind of topics come up that just get you fired up and excited to talk about and share your thoughts and feelings and ideas? It's a good question. And I gotta say, there is a lot that fires me up. There's a lot of topics that I start to rant and rave about when they come up. I don't know. I think I'm just naturally kind of a passionate person. There's a lot of things I'm passionate about. But I made a list. I made a list of just a few that came to mind at the top of my mind. I would say honesty is a big thing. I hate when people are dishonest. You know, me personally, I've talked about this. I try never to lie and just try to tell the truth because I feel like when you lie, it always ends up hurting people, you know? So that's a big thing for me. Honesty is a really big thing, and it fires me up when I catch people being dishonest. Does that bother anybody? It bothers me. And so that's on my list. Number 1 on my list, in fact. Number 2 is incompetent people. Does this bother you? Does this bother anybody? Like people who are just incompetent? Like you run into them and you're like, how does this person get out of bed in the morning? Incompetent people, that fires me up. Number 3, nepotism. That is the thing that I hate the most in business, is when people hire their family members or they hire their cousins instead of hiring the person who's the most qualified for the job. It goes back to this idea of fairness, and it drives me nuts. Number 4 is the 40-hour work week. I think here in America, this is a massive problem where businesses overwork people, make them work for free. I can go on and on about this. I made a ton of videos on my accounting channel about this. That's an issue that fires me up. When your boss at work forces you to work overtime for free, I think that's wrong. Everybody does it in America. It drives me nuts. Number 5, I got a whole list here, guys. Just hang on. Number 5 is telling people to follow their dream. That just gets me fired up. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's because I see so many people who are out there in the world who are not living up to their potential, and someone needs to smack them upside the head and say, listen, mister, go follow your dream. Go out into the world and make it happen. It is all up to you. That just gets me fired up. Next, hashtag free Fortnite. I don't know how many times I've ranted and raved about this, and this goes back to honesty also, because I think that there's a ton of shady stuff that this company Apple is doing, and there's these Apple fanboys that run around and don't seem to care. Well, I care, and I talk about it. Hashtag free Fortnite. Next, I'm passionate about games I like. So I get fired up about talking about games that I like. It's just sharing things that I enjoy. Next, fitness. You guys know I'm big into fitness. I like talking about it. Next is YouTube. I love YouTube. I love watching it. I love doing it. YouTube is just great. So it's like I have this whole list of things that just I get excited about. I get fired up about. I hope that all you guys have a list too. That a list of things that just get you excited. You should just find out what those things are and, just make them part of your life. And then your life is full of things you're excited and passionate about, and you can talk to people about them. I don't know. And one more thing. I was looking at this list, and there's a common thread about all of this stuff that I talk about, that I get fired up about. And the common thread is this belief that I have that one person can change the world. I don't know what it is, but I've always had this feeling that one person can make a difference. And I think there's a lot of people out there in the world who just look around at the problems of the world and the corruption in the world and things that are bad in the world and say, what can I do? There's so many people who just sit back and do nothing. And I don't know what it is. I've just always believed that one person can make a difference. You can make a positive impact in the world. You can go out there and make a difference. And it's your responsibility to do that. If you're not going out there, following your dream, trying to make the world a better place, you're wasting your life. You're wasting this opportunity that is in front of you, that's in front of all of us. And you can make a difference in the world. I don't know. I always believe that. You can make a difference. That's what I believe, and I think it's important, and that's why I talk about it. Oh, I've missed a bunch of chats here. Jacob's in chat. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? Cripsa in chat says, for me, if I ran a business, I don't care who is working. If they make me stonks, they get to work. George says this could go on and on 4 hours later. Yeah, well, I got a lot of things I'm passionate about. Cripsa says Apple was right. Cripsa. Liam says, so Claude is going to stream after Zach 4 hours from now. I'm going to have to check out Claude's stream. Okay, let's get started here. Let's start building some of these trains. So we're going to start here. This is so perfectly laid out. I almost don't want to screw this up. What we might do is we might just do like a train tunnel, just so I can keep this nice and clean. You know what I'm going to do first? What we need to do is we need to separate out the passenger trains from the cargo trains. That's the easiest way to solve train traffic problems. Keep your passenger trains on separate train tracks from cargo trains. If you do that one thing, it'll make your whole system function so much easier. So we're going to do that first. Oh, actually, before we do that, let's finish this European suburb here. We did this in the last stream, and it came out just like, this is fantastic. This is my new favorite part of the city. Every time I build a new part of the city, it becomes my new favorite part of the city. We're just going to extend this to the other side of the train tracks over here. Extend it over here. Just so that, because it has my theme already in it. So we'll just make sure that that same theme comes over to this area over here. And we'll just fill this in, because as we're working on the train track, I can leave the simulation running, and it'll fill in these like houses and stuff here. So we'll just plop in a bunch of houses. We just need a lot of low-density residential. We'll put in some low-density commercial over here. Maybe like along this road here. And should we do it along this? No, we'll leave this road empty for the moment. Then we'll fill these guys in with more residential. And then we'll put in some industry here. I'm having an industry problem in this city, and I'll show you guys. I am importing tons of goods. This is costing me money right here. So if you look at this, this is in the vanilla game, by the way. You guys can see this information. You can look and see how much you're importing and how much you're exporting. And so I have great exports, but my total export number is 3,517. My total import number is 10,530. And we're mostly importing goods, which confuses me because I have a lot of manufacturing, but apparently not enough. So I'm trying to find ways to squeeze in more manufacturing of just goods. And like this map will show you who's buying all these goods. Like, look there's buildings everywhere that are buying these imported goods. All these purple buildings, this is all imported goods. All imported goods. All imported goods. This is a disaster. Look at all of this. It's all imported goods. So I think maybe I should have built more like factories or something. I need more factories. I don't know. But like this is like 3 times as many imports as exports. So that's like wasted money. It's just wasted money. So we're going to put in some factories over here. That's the plan. Cripsa says, Zach, add trees. So where the tracks are, so it isn't so barren. Yeah, I'm gonna add lots of trees to this area, but I'm waiting for it to grow out, and then I'll add trees all at the same time. Trees can really make any place look better. I agree. This will look so much better with trees. George says, Zach, have you ever embarrassed yourself in front of people? George, I have embarrassed myself so many times. So many times. There was this one time. I haven't told this story before. I don't think I've told this story to anybody before. There was this one time. What grade was I in? This is like 5th grade. So I was in 5th grade and I was in this talent show. Everybody, it was like a class talent show. So everybody in class had a talent. So I was in this talent show. And I had a couple of performances that I was doing. I was like singing, I was dancing. What grade was I? This was like 5th grade or something, right? I was a young kid. And I had this talent show where I had this bit I did where I wrote this song. I wrote a song about spiders. And I don't know how I came up with this. It was like a 5th grader, but I don't know. I came up with this song about spiders. I wrote the song, okay? And I wrote the lyrics on this big stack of index cards, right? And so it was a cool song. It went, spiders, spiders, spiders everywhere. Spiders, spiders, spiders in my hair. Like it's a crazy song, right? Okay, so I had this stack of index cards. And as I'm like singing the song and dancing, I would like throw the index cards at the audience as I'm singing. I'm surprised I didn't poke somebody's eye out. All right, so that's not when I got embarrassed, although I probably should have been embarrassed at that point. But so I had to go on. After I finished this song, I had a bit after this song. And so, I went in, after this, I finished the song and I had to go to the bathroom really bad. And so I don't know what it was, but I was really into index cards and writing all my lines on index cards. And the bit that I had after this was a political debate, of all things. I had a political debate, and I had written all my questions on the index cards. So I took all the index cards, all right? I had to go and do a costume change because I was dressing up as Kermit the Frog. I was going to be dressed as Kermit the Frog, I guess, while I was doing this political debate. I don't really understand. All right, so I'm in the bathroom. I'm trying to put on this Kermit the Frog costume, and I have to go to the bathroom really bad. So I take the stack of index cards. I put it under my chin like this. And I'm sitting there trying to go to the bathroom. And I'm hurrying. I got this Kermit the Frog costume half on. And the index cards slip out from under my chin and fall into the toilet. Gross. Okay, so I finish my business. I zip up the rest of the Kermit the Frog costume, and then I run back to the stage, and I had to tell the teacher what was going on because I couldn't go on. I didn't have any index cards. How can I do a bit without index cards? So the teacher was on the other side of the stage, and I had to let her know what was going on. And so I'm like, teacher. And she's like, she couldn't hear me. And so I had to speak louder. And there's like a bit going on and all the parents are in the audience. And I'm like, I can't go on. And she whispers back across the stage. She's like, why? I said, I peed all over my index cards. And so after the bit was over, all the parents in the audience heard this, of course. We had to cobble together the next act. The next act started. I go onto stage. I'm dressed in my Kermit the Frog costume. I sit down in my chair, and I don't say any lines because I don't have any index cards. And everybody in the audience knows why. That's an embarrassing moment. But you know what I tell people? It's just part of growing up. It's just part of building your character. And don't be afraid of embarrassing moments. Because embarrassing moments happen when you put yourself out there into the world. Embarrassing moments happen when you're spreading your wings and you're trying to fly. And those are the moments, whether they're good or they're bad, those are the moments that build who you are as a person. And so what I say is take a risk. Take a risk. You might be embarrassed, or it might turn out to be something great. But even if you are embarrassed, you know what? Things happen. You get over it. You move on. And you know what? When you get to the next grade, there'll be another talent show that you can go participate in and redeem yourself. Fist is in chat. Hey Fist, how's it going? Saying, Zach, did we do question of the day yet? Yeah, we already did it. I did it at the top of the stream. AJ says, dang, Zach's a performer. Liam says he needs to dance on stream like the post. Yeah, I got this. I have this. Okay, so Liam wants me to dance on stream. Okay, I posted this thing on Discord, by the way, of a little dance I did after I found the mine cart, or the mine, what was it? The Minecraft thing yesterday, the mine shaft. I found the mine shaft. I was very excited. I don't know who caught the end of that stream, but it was pretty epic. So I did a little dance. I posted the dance on Discord. Liam doesn't believe me. But you know what? I will show you guys one dance move on the stream here today. I've been trying this out. Okay, let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 what you think of this dance move. I think this is pretty sweet here, okay? I call it the shoulder bump, okay? I don't have any music, but just imagine some music's like bumping in the background. Okay, there's music bumping in the background. And I got this like shoulder bump thing. You go that way. You go that way. And you just go like back and forth. Like, what do you think? 1 out of 10. What do you think of my new dance move? It's called the shoulder bump. I'm going to copyright that. I should do a whole dance video. All right, we're getting sidetracked, you guys. We're getting very sidetracked. I haven't done any train tracks at all. We're almost halfway through the stream. We haven't even touched the train tracks. You guys are making me distracted. You're not helping at all, you guys. Oh. Russian is in chat. Thanks for stopping by, saying you should play Deliver Us to the Moon. Liam says 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10? Liam, I don't think Liam knows good dancing. Fist says, I do not socialize whatsoever because I'm afraid. Don't be afraid, man. You gotta get out there and socialize with people. Liam said, oh, I missed this before. Liam says, I had to perform or give a speech. Even if I had paper and notes, I always rehearsed and memorized my speeches. Oh. Liam is saying I should have remembered my lines. Well, Liam, I had a lot of lines. Okay? It was, I had I had 2 performances. I can't remember all those lines. That's a lot. I guess I could have winged it. Well, I guess I did kind of wing it. I just went out there and I sat down and I winged it in my Kermit the Frog outfit. Cripsa says, I don't socialize because of a certain virus going around. AJ Build says, great dance moves. Thank you, AJ. What am I doing here? All right, let's let this run. And I'm going to put in some parks here. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to put in a park. Oh, look, does this fit in? Please let this fit in. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. Look at that beautiful, beautiful park. Oh, that's so nice. All right, we got a nice little park in this whole little community here. I think that's pretty good. All right, so we're going to let this fill in. Hopefully, well, this power, I mean, it should come across here. You know what we'll do? We'll bring power across from here. Although I am gonna end up breaking this because I'm gonna work on these train tracks. All right, we're gonna go like this. This is a little bit silly, but we'll fix this later. Just for the time being, we'll get power to the guy like that. Power, come on. All right, there we go. We got power. We got water. Our Euro suburb is expanding. All right, so let's start with the passenger train. So this is how the passenger train works. There isn't a whole lot to it, so this will be the easiest part of the stream. You start here at this end. This is the European district over here on the side of the city. The train goes over here, connects up to this massive train station downtown. Look at how cool it is. It's so big and massive. You got all these people in here waiting for the trains. And you can get off this train. And this is the only train station that accepts inner city trains. So there's people who come in from outside of the map and then come in and get off at this train station. So they can get off here. They can go to the European district, or they can go to the ski slopes. And I don't know if you remember, but we built a Christmas train. The Christmas train leaves from here, goes over here, through the mountain, over here, ends up at the ski slopes, at the bottom of the ski slope right here. It is so epic. It's right here at the bottom of the ski slope, and this great central park here in the city. And you got the little winter festival thing here. You have your ice fishing lake here. You have a hockey rink going on over here. It's so epic. And a parking garage. Parking garage that comes out to nowhere, apparently. I guess I didn't really look at that. I should really connect this. I guess I could drive over the snow. George says, Zach, have you ever stole something? No, never. Let's see. George says, Zach, you should have eaten your postcards. What? Crippa says, Zach, we need more trees. I'll get to the trees. Don't worry about it. I better not forget. Because I have a tendency to do that sometimes. Liam says, now I'm thinking of Fraggle Rock. I remember Fraggle Rock. AJ's taken off. All right. Thanks for stopping by, AJ. So that is the whole, the passenger train network. There's not a whole lot to it. Oh, let's take a quick look at downtown. Doesn't downtown look beautiful? I love it. And you got all these like sports facilities here. You can go play baseball in the snow. You can go play basketball or the aquatic center. You got these big buildings here. You got this like tower here. This is cool. So this is in like kind of at the center of downtown. And I'm sure there's like a restaurant up here that you can go sit in. Oh, it even turns around. I didn't know that. It's like slowly turning around the top of this. So if you're at this restaurant, you can look out and see the ski slopes on this side. Can you see out to the... You can see out to the ocean. What? I didn't even realize that. Yeah, you're so high up, you can see out to the ocean on this side. And then on this side, you get to see the lovely mountains and everything. But wouldn't it be awesome to go to eat dinner at the top of this tower? I think that would be so cool. Crypto says, in Minecraft, I'm anti-team trees, but in cities, I'm 100% team trees. Claude from Chicago's in chat saying, bruh. Claude, I gotta tell you something. Have you been hearing about these new snapshots that are coming out for Minecraft? I know you don't usually pay attention to the snapshots, but it's really starting to stress me out. The new update that is coming out is called the Caves and Cliffs update, where they have these big mountains and they have these big caves. Have you heard about this, Claude? Well, it's coming. And this new update is going to change the ore distribution for the whole map. And every snapshot has like a different ore distribution. It's like they're trying to figure it out. Well, something really strange is happening. I'm sorry, we're taking a little Minecraft break here, but this is really important. This is stressing me out. Okay, so every snapshot, iron becomes harder and harder to find. Every snapshot, the maps generate less and less iron. Iron is becoming really, really scarce. What are we going to do, Claude? What are we going to do? I think that iron is going to become the next diamond. I mean, it's that serious. It is so hard to find iron in these new snapshots. And it keeps getting harder and harder. Like, what are they doing? And here's the rumor. The rumor is that they're adding these new mountains. These like huge, huge mountains. And supposedly, the mountains are going to be the place where you're going to have to go to find the iron. So they're taking the iron out of the caves and forcing everybody to find this like mountain biome that's going to be who knows where. I'm stressing out about it. I don't like this. I don't like this. Claude, what are we going to do? They're taking away our iron. Claude says, this is why Minecraft should only count my vote. Yeah, you know what? I remember Claude called this. Claude called this and said that they should not focus on the mountains and should focus on the swamps. I remember this, Claude. And you know what? I was a little sus about this, because Claude ranted and raved about this for quite some time. And I was like, oh, Claude, you're being silly. Oh, Claude, you don't know what you're talking about. Turns out, Claude was right this whole time. They're messing up the game with these mountains and the iron. Fist says, iron is gone in the most recent snapshot. It doesn't exist anymore in the game. That's because iron is becoming a new ore. It's frustrating me. Iron Saber's in chat saying, riding around in a rover, if I see ops, then it's over. Claude says kids should not vote. All right. Wait, what did I miss here? Oh, Liam says trains, Zach, focus. Oh, shoot. We were supposed to be working on our trains. Okay, hold up. We got to work on the trains, guys. We got to work on the trains. So this is our hub. I say we start here. Let's start with this. And I'm thinking, where is our train route? Okay, the train route is here. Okay, so I think I'd actually like this to go over the river here. And I'm thinking what we should do, maybe... Actually, let's maybe do it with this train track right here. So this is the Christmas... Okay, so this... Oh, you can't really see it. This one right here is the Christmas train. This one is the Christmas train. So this one will make the European train. So it's 1, 2, 3 from the end. So 1, 2, 3 from the end. This will be our European train. So it'll come out like this. And we have to go over the river, but it has to be... We have to go up a little bit because we have to be able to go over where the boats are. There's like boats that go through here. Oh gosh, that's like right... Oh gosh, that's right through the boat where the boats are at. Oh, that's not bad. Maybe we could do something like this. Yeah, that's good. All right, so that comes right there. Then this will come right here. That's like perfect. And then I'll make it come down just a little bit more. And how am I going to do this? I actually think maybe I can curve it under here and then let it run alongside. You know what? We could have a train stop here too at Pine Creek. I don't know if I want a train stop at Pine Creek. It's too small of it. It's like a little small town. It doesn't need to be that crazy. All right, so we're not going to stop at Pine Creek. But I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to come down a little loop-de-loop here and like come under this little road here. So let's go like this. Can we do something like this and then come through like this? Okay, how does that look? Oh, that actually looks pretty good. That actually looks pretty good. This is working. And look at it. The boats come straight underneath the bridge. That is so beautiful. I can't believe we actually got that to work. All right, so then I just need to follow this around this train track here. So we're going to run this. And so this one side will be the passengers and one side will be the cargo train. And so this is all straight here. So this just needs to go... Oh, is that straight? Maybe that's not straight. It looks straight, kind of. Oof. Let's take off snapping. We will get this to work. So that comes to like right there. Then it comes around... Gosh, this is quite long. All right, so this comes around like this. Spin it around. Oop, nope, not enough. Spin it around like, oof. Why is this not working? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right, so this comes like, we'll make this go like this. And then curve it around like this. And then this is kind of curved. And then this is kind of curved as well. Oh, will this fit through here? No, it doesn't fit through here. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we'll bulldoze this and deal with it later. We're cutting off. What is this? We're cutting off Pine Creek from the world right now. Oops. Oh, this poor car. This poor car. Uh. Cripsa says me when Zach completely skips over what I said. I saw what you said, Cripsa. You was talking about trees or something. Cripsa says use the freeform tool. Cripsa says, Zach, you should replace that with a sort of train trumpet intersection. Liam says, Zach got this from watching Biffa. I don't think so, Liam. I think Biffa got this from watching me. George says, FBI open up. What? Yeah, George makes a good point. And I don't normally talk about serious things on these streams, but I feel like we should talk about this because this is pretty. There's been a kind of a serious thing happening to gamers lately. This is like a gaming kind of thing. And I've just been hearing about it happening more and more often, and it's called swatting. Do any of you guys have you heard about this? It's like this phenomenon that people are trolling gamers by calling police SWAT teams on them to come in. Like they basically do like they call the cops with like a false accusation and say, come and bring your SWAT team to this address or whatever, and it's a gamer while they're doing a live stream, and it's called swatting. And it's happening more and more and more, and it's just awful. It's just, don't do that, guys. Actually, like, people who are doing this, they're going to jail. Like, I don't understand, like, why you would do this. It's not, like, why? It's not funny. It's very dangerous. People have died from this because the cops don't know what's happening at this address, and the people inside don't know why the cops are there. And it's all just somebody trolling by like calling in a false accusation to try to get something crazy to happen on a stream. But it is not cool. And I just had to bring it up because I've heard it. I hear about it happening more and more often. And I don't understand who's doing it, why they would do it, and why it's becoming I hope that, well, it sounds like the police are cracking down on it. The police are getting like more and more harsh on coming after people who make false accusations like that, because it's dangerous. I don't know. Has anybody heard about swatting? Cripsa says swatting is not cool at all. Not stonks. George says, I heard of this many times. Yeah. So you guys know what I'm talking about. I just had to bring it up, and just like, if anybody's thinking of doing something like that to somebody, just don't do it. They're cracking down. It's dangerous. It's bad, and it's not funny. And people are going to jail for it too. So serious stuff. Okay, so right here, we're actually... for right now, we're going to change all of this, but for right now, I am actually going to turn this into a bridge to come over here. Okay, we're going to destroy the power lines, but that's okay. I just need the bridge. Just need the bridge at the moment, and then we'll come back down on this side. Okay, we got the train track coming around here, comes around here, comes over to here. This is turning out to be quite a nice train. Come all the way over to here. Oh, that didn't turn out nice. Let me redo this part. Liam says people are not in their right minds. Crypto says, now when will we have the tree stream? You know, I have done a tree stream before. Does anybody remember when I had that stream where I planted 1 million trees in City Skylines? Does anybody remember that? It was pretty epic. I think Liam was there for that stream. 1 million trees in City Skylines. It was a big deal. Okay, so I think what we're going to do here is I want to leave I don't want to change this train track here. So we're going to actually turn this into this passenger train line. So let's delete this here. And this will actually make this. Come over this way and then connect up to this guy, just like that. All right, so now the passenger train line is connected, and then it can go out to here, and I can go out to the map over there, and then it'll connect up over here. Okay, so now I believe we broke the train line. Let's see if this will reconnect. Will that automatically connect? Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of passenger trains going wonky. Is that gonna... I don't know what's happening. How is it? It's like the arrows are going off onto the snow. There's no train track there. What are you doing, arrows? What are you doing? I think we broke City Skylines. Guys, we just broke City Skylines. Claude says, I was there. George says, Zach, have you accidentally broke something? Probably. I mean, everybody has accidents. Yeah, I remember there was this one time. All right, I'll get on to another story. There was this, oh, something just happened. Did it? Oh, it just completely destroyed the train line. Okay, I'll get into my story in a second, but let me fix this. So, yeah, it just broke the train line. Oof. Okay, well, we can fix this. All right, so this was train line. Which train line? Oop, let's go up here. Okay, so we have our Christmas train up here. So the Christmas train, it's got to be train line number 1. Yeah, okay, that's train line number 1. So we want to destroy train line number 2. Train line number 1 is the Christmas train. Train line number 2 will start from right here. So three tracks over. 1, 2, 3. There's the starting point. Comes over here, comes over here, comes over here. There's only one train stop, which is this one. So we'll stop there, and then we'll come back. Complete the line. Euro train to downtown. Boom. There we go. We'll see how many people take that. G Kill is here. Hey, man, how's it going? Crypto says, Zach, you have to rerun the line. G Kill says, oh, we're playing the same thing. Are you playing Cities 2, man? That's cool. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, you asked if I'd ever accidentally broke something. Yeah, I remember there's this one time, and I was like little. This must have been like 2nd or 3rd grade or something. And I broke a window. Have any of you guys ever broken a window? I have. I broke a window and it was very traumatizing. Let me fix this really quick. So I was outside playing with my friends, and I don't remember what we were doing, but we were like we were roughhousing or something, and my family lived in an apartment complex at that time, and I had a lot of friends in the apartment complex, and every like day we would like get together and play together and like run around the apartment complex and get into mischief or whatnot. And so we were messing with something. Oh, what was it? Oh, we were playing like Keep Away. Have you guys ever played Keep Away? Well, we were playing Keep Away with a softball. Okay, so we had this softball, and like one team was like trying to get the softball, and the other team was trying to get the softball. And at one point, we were inside and outside one of the kids' apartments. So one team was inside the apartment, the other team that I was on was outside the apartment, and they were saying, "Hey, we got the ball." These were the kids inside the apartment, right? They're saying, "We have the ball, we have the ball." And I reach in and I grab that softball and I said, "Yo, we got it." And so we're struggling. We're struggling with the softball in and out the window, right? The window's open. It was like a sliding glass window, so the window's open. So we're struggling back and forth with the ball, and one of the kids from the inside was like grabbing the window and trying to like pull the window shut, to like shut the window on us so that they could have the ball. And so there's the kids on the inside pulling the window closed. Us kids on the outside were pushing the window open, and I think it was just too much pressure, and we like shattered the window all over all of us. And I mean, we're like young kids, so we're like freaked out that we're going to get into so much trouble. And we're like, holy cow. And we all just start running. And of course, you know, all the parents knew each other in the complex. And so all the kids knew each other too. And so it didn't take long for the parents to figure out what happened. And so we all got in trouble for breaking the window. And I was too young, so I didn't have any money. So my parents had to pay for it. Yeah, I didn't even have allowance back then. So yeah. Yeah, so there's an example of when I accidentally broke something. And I felt really bad about it. But you know what? Accidents happen. I'm just glad that nobody got hurt. I mean, Keep Away in front of a window. G Killa says, I can't even watch during the week because my internet is so bad. Oof. Sorry to hear that, man. Liam says 1 hour and 45 minutes until the 150 hours club. Holy cow, Liam. No way. That's crazy. Liam with a ton of hours. Claude says, rip window. All right. We've made a couple of mistakes here. Like, we need to clean up this road. I think this shouldn't be too tough to fix, I don't think. What kind of road is this? It's the tram road. So we'll put in this road going like this, maybe. I want to snap it. So this should come like this, page up, across the train tracks, and then we'll page it down like that. Problem solved. Everything's connected. All right, what's not connected is... Okay, that got connected up. Did the tram line get fixed? No, the tram line's still... Oh my goodness. Come on, tram. You got to figure this out. Yeah, the tram line's freaked out. All right, we'll deal with the tram line in a second. The other thing we broke, though, was the cargo line. So the cargo line here is connected. The cargo line here is connected. But what is not connected is over here is not connected anymore. So we got to figure this out. All right, so this is the new passenger line. So this should actually be a full-on train track. So we're going to delete this. And this will just come along around the bend here. Man, I had a really good week this week. Did anybody else have a really good week? I had a really good week. Like, I got a lot of, like, positive things accomplished this week. And I think one of the secrets to having, like, to accomplishing a lot in life and, like, becoming successful is it doesn't take a whole lot. Like, you just need to accomplish, like, I would say, like, 3 big things a week. You know, like, if you think at the start of your week, what are 3 big things that I could do to move me closer to the goals and the place I want to get to in life? If you just did that every single week and then get 3 big things done, like big things that you can look back on your week at the end of the week and say, man, I accomplished that. That was pretty cool. That's a big thing that I did. If you do that every single week, you're going to go places in life, because most people don't sit down and do that. But yeah, that's really all it takes. Like, it doesn't take, like, I mean, some people go like crazy and they, like, make sure that they get all these accomplishments done every single week. But really, I mean, you can go places in life if it's just 3 things. Just make 3 big accomplishments every single week. I don't know what your guys' goals are for your lives, but, like, let's say you're in school. Let's say you're in high school. You want to do well in high school. You want to have good relationships with your friends. You know, you want to have good memories with your friends. You want to make some money. Maybe you want to get a job or something. Well, those are 3 areas you could, like, do something big in. You know, you could work really hard on accomplishing a good school project and get a good grade. Or, you know, you could reach out and spend some quality time and make some memories with some friends. Or you could apply and try and get a job somewhere at a part-time place after school. Who knows? I mean, imagine if you did, like, 3 big things like that every single week, where you would be in your life. Just 3 things. I don't know. And I just had one of those weeks where I just finished the week and I look back and I had, like, 3 big things I accomplished this week, and I just feel good about myself. That's what I think a good week means. I don't know. Liam says, you have to keep playing so the lines can fix itself. G Killa says, Zach, can you show me the city? I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show the city in a little bit. Claude says, I still have a lot to do. I've only done 2 to 4 big things for the week. 2 out of 4 big things for the week. You can do it, man. You can do it. Claude is in a difficult situation because Claude is in university. And the deal with university is they overload you with stuff. And they do it on purpose, Claude. They do it on purpose. They are trying to squeeze the student population and see who rises to the top. That's the whole point of how universities work. They're doing it on purpose, and they want to see who gets the grades and who falls out of the machine. And you just got to hang in there, man. You just got to hang in there, and you'll get through it. And you know what I did? Here's a tip, Claude. I don't know if you've tried to do this before, but let's say, they'll load you up with homework assignments. And so let's say you have 3 papers to write this weekend. This is a common problem. You got 3 papers, and you're sitting there at the beginning of the weekend, and you're like, how am I going to finish 3 whole papers in one weekend? But you're thinking about the problem wrong. You got to think of the problem from the perspective of how much time do you have? Start with how much time you have rather than the end product you're trying to get to. because the end product's going to make itself based on how much time you have. So let's say you got 3 hours. Let's say you have 3 good hours you could set aside for those 3 papers. Well, here's what you do. You set yourself a rule and you say, look I got 3 hours. That means 1 hour per paper. I have 1 hour and a 10-page paper. I am only going to give myself this 1 hour. Whatever state this paper is in at the end of that 1 hour, that's the paper I'm going to turn in. I only got 1 hour. And you know what? If you put that constraint on yourself, your brain will figure out how to make it happen. Just try it. I know it sounds crazy. Like, I can't write a 10-page paper in an hour. Try it. Try to sit down and be like, okay, brain, you got to figure this out. How am I going to write a 10-page paper in 1 hour? Just watch how fast your fingers fly on that keyboard. And you'll have this string of consciousness moment where you're just thinking and you're just typing and you got that 10-page paper out the door. 1 hour. Try it. I'm just saying. And it's like all you're doing is you're setting the constraints ahead of time. You're saying, I have this much time. That's all the time I got. Whatever happens, I got to get it done in that amount of time. And it's probably not going to be perfect, but if it's 80% of perfect and that's all the time you have, that's what you got to live with. And your goal is to graduate, okay? Sometimes you just got to graduate. Okay, I got to finish this, guys. You guys are distracting me. Oh my goodness, I've just been talking all night long. All right, so we're going to come out like this and then connect this guy up to here. Like that. All right, look at how this is coming together. It's fantastic. It's beautiful, in fact. And so what we can do right here, so this is the inside is the cargo train line. So this one, we need to come out. I'm going to leave this here. This will be the passenger line, but we'll come down and do like a tunnel thing here. So if this comes up like this, this could come over here like this. I will do one on this side. Like that. And this will come up straight like this. This will connect up here. This is a very interesting train design, but I think it's working. I don't know. I think it's working. All right, is this? Oh, it's not connected. Shoot! The train tracks didn't even connect. Okay, hold on. Sometimes you can like wiggle it around a little bit and it like connect. Okay, there we go. We connected it. We connected it. It's connected. Is this connected? That's connected. Is this connected? That's connected. Okay, so we're all connected. Then we just got to turn this into like a tunnel. So let's go from here. Let's turn off this. Come here like this. Okay, that's connected. And then this will be tunnel. No, there's not enough space. Shoot. All right, maybe if we start it back here, maybe there'll be enough space. Yeah. All right, so it worked. Look at this intersection. Oh my goodness. Oh, how do I come up with these train designs? Oh my goodness, that is cool looking. Very cool looking. Illuminati, perhaps? I don't know. Let's see. Liam says, then it's just a messed up piece of work, Zach. Oof, Liam doesn't like my tip for doing homework. Cripsa says, in Germany, the Autobahns are known for having no set speed limit, although 485 does have a speed limit. Literally, nobody pays attention to it. Yeah, I've noticed that. Actually, well, I mean, I don't drive in the whatever town that Cripsa lives in because he's on the East Coast. But I've noticed that in Phoenix, where I moved. You know, when I lived in New Mexico, people didn't speed that much because you would get a ticket. Like if you're driving on the freeway and you're speeding, you would get a ticket. But here in Arizona, I don't know what is going on. Like people are just zipping and zapping all over the freeway. Like I can't even keep up. And I have a sports car. I mean, I can't keep up with these people. And I'm like, do they give tickets here? Like, what is the deal? Like people just speed all the time. So Liam, have you noticed this? Because I know Liam has done a lot of driving in different states. And you've driven through Phoenix too. Have you noticed that in Phoenix they speed? There is something going on here because there's people speeding all over the place. I can't keep up. So Cripsa must have the same problem. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to build a little tunnel. It's just going to go past this train track. It's going to come over here. Cannot build on water. Wait, what? Can it not come down into the water? What is happening? Oh, it's because it's like coming up in this little hill here. That's why. Why is it doing that? It's coming up the hill. Okay, so what we're going to have to do, we'll have to watch this as we build this. So this will come... Okay, see, that's fine. We just had to do it like this. So this will come over to here. And what are we going to do here? I'd actually like to make... How much room do we have here? Do we have that much room? We don't have that much room. Oof. Well, I think for right now, we're going to come up out of the ground over somewhere over here. Nope, we got it. No, change of plan. We'll stay a tunnel through here, and then we'll come up out of the ground here, and then we'll turn into a bridge. Oh, actually, let's line these up. Let's line these up because there's a bridge right here. So I can turn snapping on. And let's snap to this guy. And then this becomes a bridge. I'll have to turn snapping off again. Okay, so this becomes a bridge. This comes over here. Comes back down over here. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll just keep it raised. I'll keep it raised up for this whole way. That is a great idea. Good thinking, Zach. Good thinking. All right, so we'll come over here. And what this will do, we'll spin it around over the train tracks here. Oh, this is going to be hard to do. We'll have to do it this way. So it'll come around here. come down like that, and then it'll come down over here. And then it'll come down here. I don't know that that's what I want. All right, well, let's just connect it up for now. We're just going to connect it up there, and then we'll connect up another loop over here. And we will, just to get this working, you know. All right, there we go. So everything is connected. Hopefully. I think everything's connected up now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I just broke the game. Oh, we got some passenger trains disappeared. Or not passenger trains, cargo trains. Okay, why is that guy going that way? This should only be passenger trains. And then the cargo train should be on this side. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. I think it will. We have to give it some time. Here, I'll speed this up. All right, what are you guys saying? Oh, you're talking about speed limits. Liam says, Zach drives like a grandma. What? Cripsa says, Charlotte is around the 15th or something, and we already have a bad case of speeders, except on 77, because sometimes 77 becomes a parking lot in rush hours. Oof. Traffic is never good on those roads. Claude says, just take the train, bruh. All right. So let's do a quick look around. I haven't done a quick look around in a while. Here's the downtown down here, looking pretty sweet. Of course, we have our giant amusement park here, right in the middle of downtown. This is one of my favorite bits. We still haven't finished this, by the way. We're still working on, we call it Winter Wonderland. So this is right in the middle of downtown, which is great. You know what I'm going to do also while we're over here? See, this is why it's important to like look around, is because you see things. I want to fill these in with more residential buildings. I feel like more people can live here. Do they have water and everything? Yeah. So these should grow up nicely as a little bit more buildings. Over here, we got our casino district with our cool casino. This is a really cool area. We got all of our little bars and clubs here along this street. We have these cool, like, little, like, park areas. It's like no matter where you live next to this cool park area. And then here, this is our timeshare district. We have all these, like, timeshares that you could, like, buy. And then here's the Central Park. We looked at this already. Here's like our office area, which looks really cool. You got all these like high-end office buildings. This is a really hip and happening town. Here we have our farming district up here nestled into next to the mountains. This was the starting area right here. This is the original district. We called it Snowy Flats, or Frosty Flats is what we called it. Frosty Flats. And that kind of goes up into the mountains here, this nice little neighborhood. We got our ski slopes up here, which are working ski slopes. You can go down here and actually see people skiing down the ski slopes. Liam says, trains aren't everywhere. That's the issue in America. Maybe Zach should fix the trains in America. Cripsa says, I mean, if I had the option, I would take the light rail Charlotte has, but it doesn't quite go where I work, so... G Killa says, oh, nice. Yeah, I am so happy with this city and how it's turned out. Of course, we have AJ's district up here. We built AJ a special district. It's just like right on the edge of town, this little rural area. Man, this has actually grown up to be quite fancy. Oh, these are fully developed. Oh, except AJ's house is not fully developed. This was AJ's house at the end here. Uh, but yeah, what a cool little neighborhood right up here, nestled into the top of the mountain. But yeah, these are fully developed. Look at this. Or this one is. These ones aren't. And this has grown up quite a bit too. Look at this. This is like an industry area over here. We got other industry areas over here. This is our green city area here over by the water. I love these buildings. They look super cool. And we're in a snowstorm. Of course we are in a snowstorm. Our forestry district is on fire. Don't look at that. And then the newest district we have is the European district over here, which is looking beautiful. But we also built this suburb way out here in the mountains, which is more suburban. It's all centered around this like giant high school that we built. And this is one of my favorite things. I've never done this before in the game, where you have like a giant high school with all the sports fields. You have a heated pool here, which people are actually swimming laps in the snowstorm. Look at how many people are swimming in the swimming pool. That's crazy. You got a track to run around. You got parking lots. And I love this too. We have this beautiful like main street right in the center of the suburb. This would be a really cool place to live, I feel. You can see the street crisscross up into the mountains. And it looks really cool from up above too. So yeah, this is the city. And guess what, guys? We are almost at 100,000 people. Almost 100,000 people in the city. That's pretty amazing. I just hope this train track is working. All right, let's look at this. What is this? Passenger train? Okay, we got the passenger train on the right, on the correct side. And is this a cargo train? Yes, cargo train's on the right track. Passenger train's on the right track. Is that here? Yep, that's on the right track. That's on the right track. Okay, I think it's working. I think it's working. Let's do a quick check on the train traffic. We're still at 69. Our traffic is still at 69. What in the world? Okay, this is a problem here. We can fix that. That's a problem there. That's an easy fix. This is a problem here. We are going to fix this. This is a problem here. Okay, but it is better. We took care of all, I mean, this used to be all red here. So we took care of this. So this is good. This is good. This is still really bad. We got to fix this thing here. But I think it'll work for now. We just needed to get something functional to work for now. And then there's obviously all these problem areas that we'll work in. This has been a problem area forever. So maybe I'll tackle this one next. We wanted to do a big like cargo hub. So this is a major, major project. This is in a very strategic location too. This is like right in the heart of the city. So this has to be done really, really well. So, you know, we'll work on stuff. But yeah, I'm going to call this a success. All right, I'm going to end the stream off there. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me. I had a lot of ranting and raving today, so thanks for hanging in there as I ranted and raved. Thanks for all you guys I know who it's super late for. Cripsa, I don't know how you're not in bed already. Cripsa, man. But that's going to be it for me. Thank you for watching. And everybody remember to do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.